Good evening and welcome tonight. Welcome to our IB celebration. For those of you that I have not had the opportunity and honor to meet, my name is Chris Carlisle, and I'm proud, honored, and blessed to be the principal at Vanguard High School. Needless to say, this event is 2 years in the making, so enjoy the night. It's a great opportunity to recognize our incredible students and the accomplishments that you've had over the last 2 years. I want to take this opportunity to thank a few people. First of all, I want to thank our incredible IB staff, Mrs. DeVillian, Mrs. Rame, and Mrs. Shaw. They do a great job of supporting this program. Next, I want to thank our incredible teachers that are here. I see them scattered around the room. Their dedication to our students, our school, this program, and their craft is phenomenal, and it is incredible to see every day. Next, I want to thank our parents in here, our families. I really want to thank you, and I really mean this, for your patience over the last 2 years and your support, because what we've done to keep on going and making sure that our students are properly educated and getting the best experience has not been easy, and we appreciate all your support. Lastly, I want to thank our students. It has been the best joy for me to get to know many of you for 3 years now, and several of you, 9th and 10th graders, I've had the opportunity to meet here in the last couple of years, and I just want to say it's great seeing our seniors tonight. I haven't seen you in a month, so it is great seeing you all. But I want to thank our students because, you guys have committed and you have worked hard and you have persevered and you have pushed through all of the challenges that have been thrown at you over the last year and a couple months. And it's a testament to that commitment and your hard work that you're sitting here tonight, and for those seniors, we'll be together at the Livestock Pavilion in a couple weeks celebrating you again. So with that being said, thank you all for being here tonight. I look forward to a great evening honoring all of you and your accomplishments, and congratulations.
Good evening. I'd like to begin with thanks for our behind-the-scenes teams who make this event go so smoothly. Theo and Dalila Roker in the audio booth, Gary Robles on video, Taylor Robinson on still photography, and my friends Michelle and Jan, also known as Mrs. Shaw and Mrs. Rame. I could not have done this without you, so thank you. During the subject area awards portion of the evening, names of the award winners will be announced by subject and by year. Since we are celebrating both 2020 recipients and 2021 recipients tonight, we ask that you hold your applause for each subject grouping. Students, when your name is called, we ask that you stand at your seat to be recognized, and you will receive the actual award a little later in the evening. Beginning with awards for outstanding academic achievement in the area of English and Studies in Language and Literature for 2020. Pre-Diploma English 1, Daisy Jones. AP Literature and Composition, Kate Bass. And English 3, Sarah Milbrandt. For 2021, Pre-Diploma English 1, Camille Duma. AP Literature and Composition, Daisy Jones. English 3, Grace Hankinson. And English 4, Hunter Hutchinson. Awards for the outstanding academic achievement in the area of foreign language and language acquisition. For 2020, Pre-Diploma Spanish 1, Ejena Ijuzi. Pre-Diploma Spanish 2, Michael Lavdas. Spanish 4, Ebibechi Wabani. Pre-Diploma French 1, Sophie Reed. Pre-Diploma French 2, Grace Gloger. And French 4, Melissa De La Cruz Perez. For 2021, Pre-Diploma Spanish 1, Camille Duma. Pre-Diploma Spanish 2, Diana Gigai. Spanish 4, Michael Lavdas. Spanish 5, Cassandra Ziklai. Pre-Diploma French 2, Daisy Jones. French 4, Horatio Vega. And French 5, Mason Copeland. Awards for outstanding academic achievement in the area of history and individuals and societies for 2020. Pre-Diploma World History, Raghav Nandur. AP US Government and Politics, Patrick Lechuga. AP European History, Reina Khanna. AP US History, Ava Mooring. Business and Management 1, Sora Kang. For 2021, Pre-Diploma World History, Camille Duma. AP US Government and Politics, Carter Copeland. Economics Honors, Peyton Labaugh. AP US History, Kate Bass. Business and Management 1, Sarah Tibbins. Business and Management 2, Marcus Khanna. Business and Management 3, Natalie Fletchis. Psychology 2, Sarah Jory. And Contemporary History 2, Emma Lammons. Awards for outstanding academic achievement in the area of the sciences. For 2020, Pre-Diploma Biology 1, James Kieran. Pre-Diploma Chemistry 1, Tristan Pank. Pre-Diploma Physics 1, Tristan Pank. AP Biology, Ainsley Nichols. Biology 2, Cece Nelson. Chemistry 1, Andy Shar. And Physics 2, Nolan Britt. For 2021, Pre-Diploma Biology 1, Gianna Mechia. Pre-Diploma Chemistry 1, Dresha Patel. Pre-Diploma Chemistry 1, Chelsea Katay. Pre-Diploma Physics 1, Daisy Jones. AP Biology, Kylie Bishop. Biology 2, Lauren Helwege. Chemistry 1, Justin Capilli. Chemistry 2, Tristan Pank. Physics 2, Tristan Pank. Biology 3, Aiden Hensel. And Chemistry 3, Andy Shar. Awards for outstanding academic achievement in the area of mathematics for 2020. Geometry Honors, Anna Lowry. Algebra 2 Honors, Sophie Reed. Math Analysis and Approaches 1, Peyton Dorman. Math Analysis and Approaches 2, Andy Shar. And Math Applications and Interpretations 1, Ava Meininger. For 2021, Geometry Honors, Jordan Njuko. Algebra 2 Honors, Camille Duma. Algebra 2 Honors, Ben Milbrandt. Math Analysis and Approaches 1, Sophie Reed. Math Analysis and Approaches 2, Peyton Dorman. AP Statistics, Cassandra Ziklai. And Math Applications and Interpretations 2, Abil Joseph. Awards for outstanding academic achievement in the area of the arts and theory of knowledge. For 2020, for Music 2, Haley Saint, and Visual Arts 2, Olivia Hahn. And for Theory of Knowledge 2021, Ebubechi Wabani. Could I please have all of our award recipients stand one more time? And let's have one more enthusiastic round of applause for all of the award winners this evening. It is certainly well-deserved. Students in grades 9, 10, and 11, you'll be able to pick up those awards in just a little while from the reception desk in the lobby. Senior awards will be collected at the conclusion of the evening. Before I present the IB Learner Profile Awards for the IB class of 2021, there are some people who I would like to recognize and honor. People who do not know they are about to be recognized and honored, which makes it so much more fun. I'd like to call Ava Morin and Ainsley Nichols to the stage for the first of these special presentations.
This teacher has always said that she's a planner, but she's also an adapter. She adapted to COVID-19 requirements, a new English curriculum, and a course that was entirely new to herself. And she has been our mama bear and our IB mentor over the past 2 years. And she always said that Mariam is always a part of her, as she will always be a part of us. So Miss Hensel, this book's for you. It's signed by everyone in our grade.
Thank you, ladies. Oh, yes. Thank you. Two individual families here this evening have each had their 4 children walk the halls of VHS and pursue IB diplomas. And the youngest of each of those families is graduating with the IB class of 2021. As one mom wrote on her Facebook post, which I totally stole, this is the end of an era. The Peterson family has had a student in Vanguard's IB program for 12 consecutive years. Scott, Justin, Annika, and Emma Kate. And the Diuto family has had a student in Vanguard's IB program for 11 consecutive years. Magdalena, Malone, Maven, and Merritt. Tonight, for their commitment and dedication to Vanguard's IB program for more than a decade, we would like to recognize them by presenting flowers to the moms, one for each of the years they've had a student here with us. Will the members of the entire Peterson and Diuto families please stand? We have most of their children here with us this evening, but not everyone could make it. We do, however, have a short clip to share. Which we will send to them in an email. It's very sweet, but it is thanking you for your dedication. And Scott ends with the words, "Vanguard won't be the same without you," and he is right. If we could, one more round of applause. The last special surprise honor this evening is presented by IB Class of 2020 graduate Michaela Oliver and IB Class of 2021 graduate Olivia Hahn with a tribute to one of our own. Michaela and Olivia, will you please join me on the stage?
Good evening, everyone. I am so honored to return to my IB family tonight and pay a very special tribute to an integral member of our family. Mrs. Rame has worked tirelessly for 14 years within our family to ensure our success. Tonight, we celebrate her and her selfless commitment to her students within the IB program, as well as those she taught within her 38 years as an educator. We all know Mrs. Rame, some of us more than others. Yes, I am speaking to those of you who had her on your back about your cast reflections. And yes, despite the constant cast reminders that we love to joke about, Mrs. Rame has made a special mark on this program and on her students as she has worked hard every day to ensure that we have had the best opportunities for our future endeavors, as well as to guarantee success during our time here at Vanguard. Mrs. Rame's heart of servitude and love for others has been very evident throughout her career. Whether it be the simple act of offering candy to very mentally drained students, letting a student cry in her office, or helping students make very tough decisions for their futures, she has taken her job above and beyond the daily tasks and truly shown her love for her students. Mrs. Rame, you will sincerely be missed. Thank you for all of your hard work and comforting thoughts that you've provided to us for so many years. As you enter this new phase of life, I hope you enter it with a very optimistic mindset. I know these ways in which you've served us for so many years will flow into whichever path this new life takes you. As the artist, I'm sorry if I butcher this, Baz Luhrmann wrote in one of your favorite songs, don't feel guilty if you don't know what you want to do with your life. The most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 what they wanted to do with their lives. Some interesting 40-year-olds I know still don't. Mrs. Rame, you are not retiring, you are repurposing, and I know that you will continue to shine your light in whichever new purpose you choose. So again, we'd like to say thank you, and we wish you a very happy retirement. As a token of our appreciation for your hard work, especially in this very challenging year, Olivia Hahn has created a piece of art for you, incorporating the things that you love, hearts and buttons. The buttons were submitted by members of the IB senior class. Thank you again for all that you do.
Special thank you to Michaela for returning to celebrate with us tonight, and to Olivia for creating the beautiful and truly amazing piece of artwork, along with the help and contributions of the IB senior class, that Mrs. Rame can take a piece of her IB heart with her into retirement. Informed by the International Baccalaureate mission to develop active, compassionate, and lifelong learners, the IB programs foster a distinctive set of attributes. These qualities, embodied in the IB Learner Profile, prepare IB students to make exceptional contributions on campus. Tonight, we honor 10 exemplary seniors, voted by their teachers, as the recipients of the 2021 Learner Profile Awards. Again, senior students, as your name is called, we ask you to stand to be recognized. You will receive your award at the conclusion of the evening. Inquirers develop their natural curiosity. They acquire skills necessary to conduct inquiry and research and show independence in learning. They actively enjoy learning, and this love of learning will be sustained throughout their lives. Our 2021 Inquirer is Nicole Braun. Knowledgeable students explore concepts, ideas, and issues that have local and global significance. In doing so, they acquire in-depth knowledge and develop understanding across a broad and balanced range of disciplines. Our 2021 knowledgeable student is Andy Shar. Thinkers exercise initiative in applying thinking skills critically and creatively to recognize and approach common problems and make reasoned, ethical decisions. Our 2021 thinker is Ebubechi Wabani. Communicators understand and express ideas and information confidently and creatively in more than one language and in a variety of modes of communication. They work effectively and willingly in collaboration with others. Our 2021 communicator is Ainsley Nichols. Principled students act with integrity and honesty, with a strong sense of fairness, justice, and respect for the dignity of the individual, groups, and communities. They take responsibility for their own actions and the consequences that accompany them. Our 2021 principled student is Sarah Beer. Open-minded students understand and appreciate their own cultures and personal histories and are open to the perspectives, values, and traditions of other individuals and communities. They are accustomed to seeking and evaluating a range of points of view and are willing to grow from the experience. Our 2021 open-minded student is Emma Kate Peterson. Caring students show empathy, compassion, and respect toward the needs and feelings of others. They have a personal commitment to service and act to make a positive difference to the lives of others and to the environment. Our 2021 caring student is Jaina Alban. Risk takers approach unfamiliar situations and uncertainty with courage and forethought, and have the independence of spirit to explore new roles, ideas, and strategies. They are brave and articulate in defending their beliefs. Our 2021 risk taker is Ava Mooring. Balanced students understand the importance of intellectual, physical, and emotional balance to achieve their personal well-being for themselves and others. Our 2021 balanced student is Sarah Milbrandt. And finally, reflective students give thoughtful consideration to their own learning and experience. They are able to assess and understand their strengths and limitations in order to support their learning and personal development. Our 2021 reflective student is Hunter Hutchinson. Congratulations again to all 10 of you. This concludes the subject area awards and special honors portion of the evening. At this time, we will take a 10-minute intermission. Students in grades 9, 10, and 11, you may pick up your awards in the lobby from Mrs. Shaw and Mrs. Rame at the reception desk, and the senior-focused events will begin in 10 minutes. Thank you.
You can't just do that. You might be the communicator, but that's not a proper way to communicate. Use your words. I forgot. Are my necklaces?
Okay, if I could have everyone please return to their seats. Thank you. There will be time for socially distanced hugs later. Thank you so much. And I am going to turn it over to Ava and Ainsley in just a moment, but because we've never done it this way, when it is time for the medallion, seniors, you know where you fall in the alphabet. You'll come up and you'll get your medallion from Mrs. Rame, and then you'll go and take a photo over by the cool wall that we set up for you, and then you can go off the stage. Jaina, you lead the way. Where are you? Okay, no, not at this moment, when it's time. But you're the one. Okay.
Hello and good evening, everyone. After winning that communicator award, I'm feeling a lot better about this. And now I will begin. Does anyone have any questions about the notices to candidates that were explained to you? That's the wrong script. Okay, sorry, did not mean to scare you guys.
Anyway, thank you all so much for coming this evening. I'm Ava.
And I'm Ava. Nope, that's not right. I'm Ainsley, and we are going to be your MCs for the remainder of the evening.
Now, I'm not entirely sure who thought it was a good idea to give us microphones, but here we are. And forewarning, we think all of our jokes are great, but most of the time we make jokes, it's usually just us laughing and everyone else staring. So we'll see how this goes.
Before we begin, let's go over some ground rules since you guys are a real rowdy bunch. Please hold back any tears as a result of the chemistry exam, looking at you, Mr. Hunter, remaining exams, or still pending cast deadlines until you can get home and cry yourself to sleep like I do.
And Mr. Burgess, if you could refrain from standing up and doing that airplane impression for the duration of this event.
Ava, you know he doesn't actually do that.
Or does he?
And this one is really important. Boys, please remain from any mentionings of pra. I'm tired of it.
This is factual. Dr. Cruz has also asked us to remind you all to keep from touching his spheres unless you have received his explicit permission.
And lastly, remember that all is well, and let's have a good time. I put in applause and asterisks there, so I need you to do that. Thank you.
And just one more reminder, we want to remind everyone that any jokes tonight are made in good fun and they're meant to be taken lightheartedly. We love all of our peers, teachers, and families, and we are excited to be able to spend the evening laughing.
And crying. I'm looking at you, Miss Hensel.
So, beginning with a story. 4 years ago, we thought a middle schooler got lost on our campus until he started to rise to the top in all of our classes.
And though we may all resent him a little for how smart he is, we couldn't be more honored to have him represent our class with a senior speech. Everyone, welcome to the stage, Andy Shar.
All right, so good evening. So I just want to start off with something that Mrs. Hensel said that has really stuck with me recently. And it's that if there's one thing that sets the IB class of 2021 apart from all of the classes before us, it's our incredible sense of unity. It's our willingness to be welcoming and appreciative of all. And I personally cannot agree more. I remember my first days at Vanguard. Like any middle to high school transition, it was scary for me as well. I went to middle school in another county. I was younger than most of my classmates, as you guys all know. And my classes were a mess, meaning that I never had more than 2 classes with a single person. So there were those embarrassing moments where I had to fumble around with my agenda in the middle of the courtyard trying to look up where my next class was. Moments when I was genuinely excited to see the pool on the 3rd floor of the round building. But for each awkward moment, I found many more moments of comfort in the openness and friendliness of everybody I met. Over the past 4 years, I've truly been inspired by not just the determination and merit of everybody here today, but by their compassion and caring. And if anything, this past year is proof that this compassion and caring truly matters. COVID-19 was hard for all of us. The fact that it's named after 2019 and it's already 2021 is hard to believe. It was hard to lose loved ones. It was hard being separated by laptop screens, muted microphones, technical issues, and as the online class can attest, it was a hard task figuring out whose turn it was to give their Monaghan presentation. Yet through it all, we, the IB class of 2021, still found ways to succeed. With exceptional grace and dignity, we persevered and made each other's lives brighter. We weathered through everything that was thrown at us and emerged from it stronger than ever. And most importantly, we found ways to bond over the few but precious moments we had together. We distributed face masks, fought for equality, and chose to take charge and mold for ourselves a better community. And in doing so, we will be remembered as not just an IB class, but as the IB class of 2021. The class who came together even when we were pulled apart. The class that stuck with each other no matter what. And so I want to end with a quote from the street poet and philosopher Drake. Sometimes it's the journey that teaches you a lot about your destination. I know each of us have different destinations in mind, but I hope all of us find the journey worthwhile. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andy, for that incredible speech.
Despite the rough 4 years IB has put us through, it's nice to see such sentimental words about our journey.
Yeah, and after the HL Chem experience, I was starting to lose sight of the light at the end of the tunnel. But I know you all hate it when chem kids complain.
But unfortunately, we have microphones and you don't.
With 7 million rough drafts at Silver Springs, Amanda quite literally losing her shoe in the mud, Mr. Hunter also growling at his new smart board, and news of a potential Silver Springs Part 2 at the Recharge Park, we've had it rough, okay?
Really rough. Jokes aside, we do deeply appreciate all Mr. Hunter has done for us, and we know deep down, very deep down, that all of the late nights, early mornings, and many titrations were for our own good.
Moving on from chem before the non-chem kids rush the stage with torches and pitchforks.
It's time for our senior superlatives. One of my favorite things about IB has been all of the different people that I've been able to meet. And everyone here brings something different to the table.
Exactly, like Felicity with her peanut allergy.
That's not what I was thinking. Not at all. But let's call her and Hunter up to the stage to present our class's superlatives.
Everyone. All right, so usually it's our responsibility to decide what the award is going to be, and we thought it would be only fitting that everyone gets a face mask with their superlative written on it, courtesy of Miss Jana Alban and I. So, yeah, give it up. So, to begin with our first superlative, this one goes to the person who is most likely to return to school after a trip to the ER, which goes to our very own Hunter Hutchison.
I had a biology IA that I needed to finish. The second superlative goes to the most likely to lie on college applications. That would be Genesis Wynn. The next superlative goes to the most likely to go to the bathroom every single class period, and that's John Bates. The next is the most likely to be a hitchhiker, and that is John Romero. The most likely to participate in Greek life in college goes to Vasilios Kountsinicholas. The most likely to win a pull-up contest goes to Alexis Pizarro Burgos. The award for least school spirit goes to Krush Patel. Only 2 years, man.
All right, our next superlative goes to the person who is most likely to have a spectacular swim season, Sarah Milbrandt. Next is most likely to be an IB French teacher. That's the wrong Peterson. Well, that goes to Emma Kate Peterson. Most likely to be the mom friend, Emma Lammons. This one stings a little. Most likely to lie about being a ginger goes to Logan Roberts.
The most likely to be named after a plant goes to Shrub Patel. I mean, Dhruv Zakaria. The most, or the shortest, shorts goes to Alex Kinsley. The most likely to discuss human existence to you at 8 a.m. when you're just made it to first period is Nolan Britt. The least likely to be called his own name by our friends is Bryce Mortensen.
It's Bruce.
Brick. The worst stock marketer goes to Alan Chow. Most stylish goes to Sam Orr.
Most likely to ferment kombucha in her bedroom goes to Micaiah Doty. Most likely to lose in a fight with a deer while driving goes to Kylie Brown. And our most school-spirited goes to Haley Saint.
The most likely to get carded at a bar in college is Andy Shar. The most likely to end up living off the grid is Joe Lynn.
Who you will notice is not here.
He is not here today. The best Fortnite player goes to Abila Joseph. The most likely to have the bird in class is Felix Roy. The most likely, okay, not that one, but we skipped one. The most likely to be homeless on purpose is Felicity Krause, who is up here with me.
Most likely to get a 100 on a test she didn't study for goes to Merritt Diudo. Most likely to be found napping somewhere goes to Jaina Alban. Most likely to get lost in her own car goes to Anissa Luciano. That would, of course, be before she totaled her car, so. Our best Miss Hensel impression goes to Sydney Bowman. Most likely to be asleep in class goes to Shreya Patel. Our very best stressed goes to Sarah Beer. Most likely to speed in the student parking lot goes to Nirali Patel. Most likely to know all the answers in bio goes to Krishma Patel.
I know you know the answer, Krishma.
Krishma, you know the answer. Our most likely to be found on a field goes to Reese Howard. Least likely to wear pants goes to Jordan Myrick. Most likely to ask to go to Miss Liphart's room goes to Natalie Fletchus. Most likely to ask someone to bring her coffee to school goes to Madeline Hanks. Most likely to be a modern day hippie goes to Amanda Deering. Most likely to be Insta famous one day to Danita Bowie. Our kindest heart goes to Alexis Dvorak. Best outfits goes to Cassandra Suzugle. Didn't practice that one before. Most likely to call someone out goes to Jada Samuel McKnight. Best hair goes to Abubechi Wabani. Most contagious laugh goes to Gabby Hamilton. Most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize goes to Olivia Hahn. Most likely to have their cat on a Zoom call with them goes to Ava Menninger.
The most likely to pursue a career in agriculture goes to Mahan Mariella.
Farmer Mahan.
The quietest in class goes to Parth Patel. The least likely to remember his backpack goes to Mason Copeland. The most likely to leave his smoothie cup in class is Armand Harani. The best compliments goes to Adam Silmy.
Our biggest teacher's pet goes to Nicole Braun. Most likely to be on point goes to Amber Schaup. Most likely to win in a fight goes to Cece Nelson. Fitting for this year, our weakest immune system goes to Adrian Carter. Most likely to not be in class goes to Kaylin Sagani. Most honest or blunt, depending on who you ask, goes to Julia Charsky.
The least likely to care or to have asked is Aiden Hensel. The most likely to have the best comebacks is Tarun Cody. The most likely to crack a bad dad joke is James Humphrey.
Most likely to let everyone know that she's Ava goes to Ava Mooring. Most likely to be the next IB coordinator goes to Ainsley Nichols. Most likely to be late to one exam because of another goes to Sora Kong. Sweetest smile goes to Melissa De La Cruz. Most likely to be late despite speeding everywhere goes to Saranya Saravanapana. Not right.
And finally, the least likely to have a feast in class is Coulter Hahn. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys got some redemption for Coulter. That was very nice. I am so proud of our class. Oh, I took the
Although I
line.
do recall,
Yes, although I do recall that, Ava, you did stand up in physics once and not say it once, but twice, Dr. Cruz, I have to pee, when he was asking you for the answer. Moving on. Anyways, despite many moments like that, all of our teachers have somehow managed to put up with us over the past 4 years.
Thank you to all of you, for all the lessons inside and outside the classroom. We will always carry your words with us, and we deeply appreciate how much you have prepared us for the next season in our life.
And for all of those meaningful life lessons and sweet, caring things we just said about you, we have a video prepared making fun of each and every one of you.
So please sit back, relax, and get ready for this episode of Survivor.
This game is going to test whether knowledge of English, science, history, math, or foreign language will give you the advantage to be the last department standing. Someone's going to be crying by the end of this episode. It'll probably be me.
Now grab your stuff and head to your sites to begin making your camps.
Good luck.
I hope you all did your summer reading. I brought my piggy glasses. It's both a symbol of our situation and we can use it to start a fire.
That's a great idea, but I'm not sure if it's the correct direction of thinking.
I agree. This all seems very dangerous, and I didn't sign up for a life or death situation. I'm so stressed right now. You know, I'm a planner, and this is quite a lot of chaos. I'm really glad my personal item was my oil diffuser.
You brought your oil diffuser? That seems a little silly for out here in the woods. You know there's no outlets, right?
I disagree. I think it's a great idea, Julie. I love the enthusiasm. Way to think like a rhino.
All right, I put a lot of research into this. I have a graph of the last 6 seasons of Survivor. And if we just follow the proper procedure...
Can you get any idea what he just said?
I understand Sylvester better than him.
Well, let's just make sure we stick to the template for the shelter.
Hey, wait, where's Greg?
The rain falls primarily on the plain in Spain, except on Thursdays and Fridays, and in Portugal and Cuba.
How about y'all contribute some to the pod?
At least I'm not a Democrat like that guy.
What do you mean we can't go to the course today? It's beautiful. We gotta go. They're always asking me, Bill, are you a commie? Are you in the mob? Like, why are you asking me that? You don't like the answer.
We're already finished. I already had time to paint my nails, do my makeup, and go on a Sasquatch hunt. I didn't find one though.
Yeah, what Charlie said. I like to get everything done early, like my IAs.
IAs?
So, are you gonna do that airplane thing with your arm?
I don't do that, man!
Linda, what was your pass rate this year?
I only pay attention to numbers if it's candy.
Debbie, I had a question. When these kids are practicing their orals for Spanish and they forget a word, are they allowed to substitute English?
Justice for Boston!
So, Debbie, how do you feel about having Kylene on the team?
Bless her heart. She's so sweet, but she's got a lot on her plate.
You know, my kids have a song that they enjoy as well. Pastries and pizza. I beg to fromage.
Debbie, you did know that the team color was navy blue, right?
Oh, I know, but I just love purple. Look, and I brought this handy bag full of all this stuff. See? I have my fan. I have my scissors. I have my purple twisty. And look, I have an airplane because I'm a flight attendant. Did you know?
You know it was only supposed to be one item, right?
Oh, I know, but it's a carry-on. Is everyone ready for our first reward challenge? The winner of this challenge will receive a gourmet meal with whatever our IB budget allows.
which isn't a lot because Ewan used it all to print his Giga PLP. But we also have a survivor first.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, we will be replacing Linda from the language tribe with a new contestant.
Everybody welcome Justin Peterson! No, language tribe, not English tribe. Yeah.
¡Qué chiquito! Se parece tan joven como mi Valentina y mi Catalina.
Finally, I made it on Survivor, my lifelong dream. Hey, Miss Atchison, I got a lot of questions for you.
Hello, Mr. Peterson.
For today's competition, we are going to be doing a treasure hunt to make up for the TOK treasure hunt we never got to do. Ha! I wasn't the first one to cry this season.
Anyways, there are rocks hidden all around these woods, and they have letters on them which spell out a word. Once you find all of your rocks and put the correct word together, you will get the reward.
All right, guys, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go! And don't forget to tie your shoelaces.
Julie, so good to see you. Remember pregnant days, taking walks together?
Yes, I can't believe our kittens are so grown up. I'm so nervous about sending them to college.
Perfect. It's all been very treacherous, but I thought I'd find a rock in the root of this tree.
Don't worry, everyone. My middle name is Jungle Cat.
What you mean is Felix Strauss in italics.
Keith, what are you doing on top of the chair? You can get all kinds of perspective from up here. Perspective is important.
Think, everyone. What type of knowledge question could we gain from this experience?
I don't care, as long as it doesn't have to do with painting a picture in the reader's mind.
That's my chair!
It appears that both the English and Science Department have found all 4 rocks. Now it's just a race to see who can figure out what this word is.
You have uranium, hydrogen. That's odd.
These aren't.
Are we sure they're not elements?
Mr. Hunter, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sure are you of your answer?
Wait, I think it might go like this.
My son is part of this very large and very silly group chat called Pro with all the boys in IB. Otherwise, I would have never known.
Steph! I think we have the right answer.
That is the word! You guys have won the award, but due to budget cuts, we could only get you a cup of water.
Yes, I love it!
Well, that's nice.
Yeah! Congrats, guys, and now it's time to move on to Final Tribal Council. All right, everybody, welcome to our first and final Tribal Council. So, to lay down some ground rules, you must vote for another department. You can't vote for your own, and you have to vote for a department that is in this competition, okay? Now it's time for our first voter, Keith.
This brings me back to my Lake Weird days. I feel so honored to vote for this rhino.
As long as it doesn't touch my spears, I'll vote for him.
After crunching some numbers on my sexy calculator, I think that this Sasquatch is the winner.
Looks like we have another survivor first. None of the departments won.
And the winner is... But first, a word from our sponsor.
Now is the time to travel. Whether your motivation is God, glory, or gold, you need to get on one of these EF tours with me. Seriously, if you don't, I don't get to travel myself.
Back to our regularly scheduled program. And the winner of Survivor IB is... Todd Karsten.
I really appreciate you guys coming by today. This is truly unexpected. There's basically 2 things I'd like to say. One of which is last year at this time, we had already been told that we were not going to get a chance to do the IB celebration. I'm so thankful that you guys are going to be able to have that thing. That is a special night. I've always thought it was sort of our form of graduation. I know you guys will have a formal graduation a month later, but it's such a great time. I do miss that, but I am so thankful that you guys get a chance to experience that. I guess the next thing I would say is that I feel cheated out of having a really good class. We teachers saw you, especially us senior teachers who never got to know you really well. We would see you walk down the hallway and we would always say, okay, well, I get to see that kid, or I get to see those kids their senior year. That didn't happen. So I've gotten to know a couple of you. Again, the unexpected nature of you guys stopping by means the world to me. And I so appreciate that. And despite the fact that I didn't get a chance to have you guys as kids, you guys have killed it this year. It's been an awful year for you, as your teachers too will speak to. But I'm proud of what you guys did. And I guess lastly, I would say to all my colleagues, I miss them like crazy. I have fallen into retirement very well. It's comfortable. There's still nothing that gets me psyched like a bunch of great kids having a great TOK discussion, or a great discussion about 1984, or about Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. So I understood that when I retired, that stuff would be sort of not a part of me anymore. But I do miss my colleagues, my lunch crew, my wings crew, all the teachers that we hugged and laughed and got together so many times. So with all of that said, the happiest of graduations to you, class of 21, and I'll see you soon.
This is like The Office. Hey everybody! Welcome to the Bloomers Final. That's how you're gonna start.
Who's to say what's impossible they forgot?
Kind of itchy up here.
This world keeps spinning.
It's a little itchy. We're in the real woods, just so you know the commitment. The commitment. My ankles are not overeating, so.
And there's a surface reflections.
Yay, they're coming back!
But in some ways they remain the same. And as my mind begins to spread its wings, there's no stopping curiosity.
It's time to get this party started.
I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found. I'll share this love, I'll find it through. We'll sing and dance to Mother's song. I don't want this
Hey guys,
feeling
hold
to
hands
go
again.
away.
Bell, Cotton, Jack.
Wow, that was an amazing senior video. I can't believe that we filmed that in my backyard in one day.
Yeah, and I can't believe that we wrote that script in one day.
Procrastination at its finest in true IB kid fashion.
Yeah, remember when they tried to give us that EE extension and then we just use it to extend our procrastination?
Yeah, I thought that was just me.
Although we are all so different, our class is alike in many ways. Just look at how much we've had to go through the past year or so.
Yes, exactly. We've endured a worldwide pandemic with quarantines, a rocky political climate, an ever-changing IB curriculum. And despite all this, our class has thrived, and I truly believe that each and every one of us has grown immensely.
Over the years, we've been able to learn from and be molded by our teachers and fellow students. We've also learned to think and speak for ourselves, becoming people who will hopefully not just throw into the pot, but change the pot itself.
I am personally pretty optimistic about our future. I mean, Ebu, my queen, is going to Harvard, so...
I'm pretty optimistic too. With 30 valedictorians this year, 2 national merit finalists, pass rates that are sure to be through the roof, knock on wood, and of course, Sarah's spectacular swim season, our class is pretty much invincible.
The next portion of our evening is to celebrate just how invincible we are. The medallion ceremony is to celebrate the completion of our IB journey. Although some of us didn't make it, John Romero almost jumping ship to Forrest, and the start of a new phase in life.
Everyone, welcome back our incredible, amazing, wonderful, and extremely forgiving IB coordinator and the reason the sun still shines, Miss DeVilling, and her personal office therapist, the best counselor, and all-around amazing lady, Mrs. Rame.
So in an attempt to keep me from crying when I hand a medallion to a student, we're going to trade places this evening. And Mrs. Rame is going to hand you a medallion, and I'm just going to say your name out loud. So when your picture is on the screen and when your name is called, if you will, seniors, come on up, get your medallion from Mrs. Rame, and then go and visit Taylor for a photograph so that we can have a snapshot of this moment. Jaina Alban. Jonathan Bates. Sydney Bauman. Sarah Beer. Nicole Braun. Nolan Britt. Kylie Brown. Danita Bowie. Alan Chow. Adrian Carter. Julia Charsky. Mason Copeland. Kaylin Sagani. Merritt Diuto. Melissa De La Cruz Perez. Amanda Deering. Micaiah Doty. Alexis Dvorak. Natalie Fletchis. Coulter Hahn. Gabriella Hamilton. Olivia Hahn. Madeline Hanks. Aiden Hensel. Arman Harani. Reese Howard. James Humphrey. Hunter Hutchinson. Abil Joseph. Sora Kang. Alex Kinsley. Tarun Cody. Vasilios Kutsunikolas. Felicity Kraus. Emma Lamons. Joe Lynn. Anissa Luciano. Ava Meininger. Sarah Milbrandt. Mahan Miryala. Ava Mooring. Bryce Mortensen. Jordan Myrick. Cece Nelson. Ainsley Nichols. Ebubechi Wabani. Samuel Orr. Krishma Patel. Krush Patel. Nirali Patel. Parth Patel. Shreya Patel. Emma Kate Peterson. Alexis Pizarro Burgos. Logan Roberts. Jonathan Romero. Felix Roy. Haley Saint. Dhruv Sakaria. Jada Samuel McKnight. Amber Schaup. Saranya Saravanappavan. Andy Shar. Adam Silmy. Cassandra Zickley. Genesis Wynn. Congratulations, IB class of 2021.
Thank you so much. I can't believe that after 4 years, we can finally match our pins with our medallions.
Unless you're like me and lost your pin, but your mom still had it. Nice job, Mom. Anyways, yes, we have experienced so much as a class. Our inside jokes that literally only make us laugh, daunting academic assignments that we would always complain about, and Mr. Monaghan's 60s parties.
No kidding. And it really stinks because now we won't get to know all of the obscure national holidays.
Every week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure today's like Dance Like a Chicken Day. Ava, why don't you show everyone what it's like to dance like a chicken?
That's gonna be a negative for me. I would rather watch the first half of Avatar in French for the 100th time.
Fair enough, but Justin would never let us do it. We would love to thank everyone who came out tonight to celebrate our accomplishment of surviving and thriving in the International Baccalaureate program.
Absolutely. So much love and gratitude to our teachers, family, and peers.
Thank you for being our family.
Good night.